Mornings with Matt and Bob presents Nuts to the Odd.
It's time for Not of the Odd. A tattoo man says he's actually a tattoo addict. He admits he's addicted to tattooing. He's covered almost his entire body in body art. And he says he's not stopping anytime soon. He's already spent more than $100,000, more than $125,000 when I do the conversion in my head. I'm converting pounds to U.S. dollars. His body transformation. He's a Canadian man. He's covered from head to toe in black work, and he says it's taken over 1,300 hours to complete. Manager at Rocky Mountain Tattoo. And he's revealed a new project that some people say seems a little terrifying. Let's get into it. He's tattooed his eyelids.
I don't know how people can do that. Or the inside the lip thing.
Yeah. The inside the lip, I don't know, seems easier to me than eyelids. Also, when I see people who've tattooed their actual eyeball, I don't really understand how that one's done.
Do they have to put some buffer between the eyelid and the eyeball? Like, because can't the tattoo needle go through? Poke your eye?
Well, it's poking. You're saying go through your eyelid?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I don't know.
A tattoo needle is really just scratching the surface.
Okay.
It's not going through.
It's a little too close for comfort for me, though.
Doing that all to your skin, which is an organ, it doesn't have a negative effect on your health at all?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe short term fevers and what have
you.
you.
I think drink some water.
Like, what do dermatologists?
Hydrate.
Where do they stand on is there skin cancer and tattoos? Is there anything?
I don't.
I've never heard anything.
If you go to a reputable source, you're going to go to a good That's the whole point in going to a good tattoo artist. They're using new needles every time. They're using good cleaning procedures and habits.
Organic, free-range ink.
Well, maybe.
You're making jokes, but I mean, there really is a difference between that and going to some fly-by-nights or somebody who's, you know what I mean?
Or just the regular prison tat.
You can get really sick from a tattoo. You can get really bad. You can get some really gross skin stuff going on from tattoos when you go to somebody who is shady.
Right.
I'm not kidding. Look it up. Google it.
No.
Or if you're feeling really lucky, Bing it.
Or Jeeve it.
I'm a hobbit.
Ask Jeeves. Don't ever Jeeves anything. You can't trust that dude. Guy said, I've always been too scared to tattoo my eyelids, but gone in for it. Pretty chill for pain, just intense for different reasons. Your eye has a tendency to try to open or blink when being tattooed. Yeah, I would think so. Looks good otherwise. I mean, it's some interesting
Doesn't Post
work.
Malone have some tattoos on his eyelids?
I think so, probably. He's tatted everywhere.
Yeah. So, and he's a good singer.
I don't know. It's popular. I think we'll see more face tattoos as time goes on.
Well, tattooing is something that I know people talk about, like, tattooing's really in now. Tattooing's been a part of human culture forever. I mean, we found mummies that are 14,000 years old that are tattooed.
But the difference is now, I think, the face and the neck tattoos are becoming a little more socially acceptable.
Right. Like this mummy that they found from 14,000 years ago, it was Bart Simpson riding a pork chop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love the Simpsons.
Let's get into this. A crew aboard a U.S.-bound plane discovered that something was not right with the plane. They took off from London. People on the plane started noticing that the plane seemed louder than they're used to in an aircraft and colder.
Louder and colder.
Colder than they were used to. That's when one of the crew members walked toward the back of the aircraft and discovered that they were missing some windows.
I mean, it saves you money.
Now, you got to be careful, because if you go high,
AC-wise.
if you go higher, though, it could suck you out of the... We've seen it in movies.
Well, you know that
Suck you right out.
Those are double paned. The windows are double paned, right? So there's an interior window, and then there's an exterior window. The exterior window was missing. In fact, in 3 spaces, it was missing. The one that he noticed that was flapping was still there. The other 2 were just gone altogether.
I like the window and double paned.
The missing windows weren't discovered until the plane was at an altitude of 13,000 feet.
All right, you're still okay there.
Yeah,
but
you're fine right
it's
there.
going to get a little cold.
No problem.
But any higher than that, this is going to start sucking people right out of the back.
The plane landed safely back at Stansted after 36 minutes of total flying time. And they said, hey, the plane remained pressurized normally the entire time. We only came back because we wanted to get this picture for the gram.
I would have. No one wants to stick their head or their arm out the window.
They said that they were filming the plane the day before, and they used high-power floodlights for filming.
What does that have to do with anything?
They say the high-powered floodlights
melted the glue that held the windows in, or
did something that messed up the. They said they wanted to give it an illusion of a sunrise. They placed them about 30 feet from the aircraft.
I don't see a problem with that.
And they said that they left the light on for over 9 hours, and it must have damaged them. A foam liner had melted away from at least one of the windows. Several window panes appear to have been warped by the thermal heat.
I feel like if the window's open, if y'all want to smoke, go ahead and smoke. Right?
Yeah.
It should be fine.
It's like it right out the back.
Speaking of sucking it right out of the back.
Yeah.
One last story. You guys remember NFTs, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bob, how are your NFTs doing? How's the value?
I sold a few, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where to get the money, though. I never
NFTs?
got the money.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember Yuga Labs? They're the ones that created the Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yes. The e-bikes of
Don't go. Stop. You guys already. I already told them. I already told Matt during the break.
During the break, he goes, "Never mind. I'm not getting an e-bike."
Forget the whole thing.
You guys
Never mind.
You ruin everything.
I was so mad at him. I was like, "Look, we're trying to crush your dream. We're literally trying, and then you let it be crushed off air." I'm so mad at him about that because it was so good how dejected you were. Where you just go, "Never mind. I'm not getting one of these now." Stupid.
Dumb. Not really.
But yeah, I remember NFTs.
The Bored Ape was the one that everybody was getting, like even like Biebs. Justin Bieber had one. All the LA folks were getting them.
They priced them high.
Well, they threw something called Ape Fest 2023. Remember when you bought in one of those Bored Ape, the promise was that you get to be in a special community. You'd be able to do things that you had to own one of those NFTs in order to go to the special event. So they had something called Ape Fest 2023 held last week. 3 days of meetups and mayhem. One big night full of surprises. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
I'm in. How much are tickets?
The tickets were probably hundreds of thousands of dollars because remember, you have to own one of these NFTs to get into Ape Fest. On the big night that people were talking about, the big night of surprises, there was a big stage there. They were doing performances. They used UV lighting on the stage, but they were shining it into the crowd. It resulted in severe eye burns for the entire crowd. It's called photokeratosis. It's a condition that is considered to be the same thing as having a sunburned eye. The result is pain, sensitivity to light, and temporary blindness. Everyone who went to the party, who paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to the party, was dealt with temporary blindness.
As long as it's temporary.
Well, the Bored Ape Yacht Club tweeted out, while nearly everyone has indicated their symptoms have improved is not the same thing as gone away.
Right.
And while nearly everyone is not the same as everyone, we encourage anybody who feels the symptoms to seek medical attention just in case.
And send them the bill?
I would send them to the bill. Now remember, as this article points out, these are the eyes of the dumbest people on the planet. They bought Bored Ape NFTs, so they're already morons. Now they're walking around blind morons. Anyway, I thought you would enjoy that story because I love it when anybody in the tech world who I thought was goofy before proves that they're a little goofy on the way out, right? It makes me happy. Yeah. Makes me happy all around. And that's today's Nod to the Odd. It sounded a little odd because we forgot to hit this.
Mornings with Matt and Bob.
We're forgetting to hit the sounder.
Nod still
to the
odd.
odd.
Still odd to me, damn it.